President of India Droupadi Murmu has formally referred a set of constitutional questions to the Supreme Court under Article 142, seeking the Apex Court's opinion on whether the judiciary can mandate timelines for governors and the President to act on state legislation. The reference comes in the wake of a recent Supreme Court judgment in the Tamil Nadu governor case, where two-judge bench had held that constitutional heads must not indefinitely delay assent to bills passed by state legislatures. Sambhav Sharma is joining us for more on this story. Sambhav, President of India now questioning the Supreme Court's verdict prescribing deadlines for governors and even for the President.
Seen as a kind of rebuttal to the Supreme Court's April 8 verdict, which imposed the deadline on the governor and the President for on deciding on the state bills when it comes to this Tamil Nadu government versus governor's case. Now here, the President of India, Droupadi Murmu, has questioned the validity of such ruling and emphasized that the Constitution does not prescribe any such time frame. President's response also highlights that Article 200 of Indian Constitution delineates the power of the governor and the procedures for granting or withholding the assent, which was the bone of contention in that ruling, and procedure for granting or withholding assent to the bills, as well as reserving such bills for the President's consideration. Now it is up to the Supreme Court what response Supreme Court gives. However, wherein Article 200 of Indian Constitution, when we talk about Article 200, it does not specify any timeline for the governor to exercise his constitutional opinions. Or likewise, Article 201 outlines the President's authority and the process for assenting or withholding the assent for the bills, but it does not impose any deadline per se or procedures for the exercise of these constitutional powers. So this is President of India Droupadi Murmu questioned the Supreme Court's April 8 ruling, wherein the Supreme Court kind of laid out a guideline, rather a deadline to the President of India to act on the bills.
All right. Sambhav, also, of course, now the President now seeking clarity, how soon could we expect a reply from the Supreme Court on this? And will it be the new Chief Justice of India, or will it be a bench set up for the same?
Well, it is to be seen, but it is a sharp response to what the Supreme Court has passed in a landmark ruling on April 8, which is the deadlines for the governor and the President to decide on the state bills in Tamil Nadu government case. Now, when the President has asked to the Apex Court how it could have given such a ruling when Constitution had no such stipulation, it is up to the Supreme Court to make it clear. Now it is to be seen. Now the new Chief Justice of India is there. Chief Justice of India is Justice B.R. Gawai. It is to be seen whether he takes this matter by his own or constitute a special bench to look upon this. However, but let's talk about this judgment a bit. It's over 400-page judgment of the Supreme Court, wherein Supreme Court made many things clear over the power of the President and the governor. And now that President has given a sharp response to this verdict of the Supreme Court, it is to be seen what Supreme Court does next.
Sambhav Sharma, appreciate you joining us with those details. On that note,
for more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.